Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the Greenfield Energy Center for the match of Game 2 the Moncton Challenge Cup. We were taking Hawks against the Moncton Eagles. And this will be the third match against this season as one exhibition game, one regular season game. And we'll see how they make out next one today. Face off. Drawn back. Follow. And his D step is gonna. Oh, what a shot that goes high. And I forgot. Yeah, Vincent in that today for the Hawks, and he's going to cover that one up for a face-off. Microphone's at home today, guys. So I'm going to nice and coordinate into the closing mic. And as well as trying to keep the screen steady. As Fowler's going to take that out of his feet over to Stanley. Misho's on the chase. That's going to be the Hawks zone. Gucci chips up the boards. Fowler muck though. Gucci going to make the play. I don't think it's going to make a play. So the nice thing is, Orbuckler's defense is going to get end of the ring seeding, so it's difficult to get the plays and the players, but I'll always do my best. Orbuckler's going to take control as the Hawks get some fresh legs on the ice. And we have an icing call coming up against Orbuckler. Puck will come down to the Eagles and for the face-off with 10 left in the first period. Get a little zoom going on, see if we can catch the action in that end. Back in the corner as they battle for it. Not sure if I'm going to move this. Shot, do it. Shoots. Looks like we have a high shooting. Catch that one. But I'm facing left of the goaltender. Face off to the D. Shot. See him over the corner as it's picked up. Sending it over the goaltender. He's going to cut it up. We'll head back to the face-off. Left of the Eagles goaltender. You still got the draw. That's something behind the net. He's looking for the chase. Falcons. And by Anderson. Spencer Houston. Split through those off the shins. Bounce to the boards of the Eagles bench as they try to make the stretch pass, and that's going to come down all the way and rehab an icing call. Line changes here as Noseworthy makes his way on the ice to join Phil or Stanley Kennedy and Marabuchi. Face off into the corner. That'll be sent back to Baraducci as he snaps one into the belly of Orbuckler. They pick this one up and they're on breakaway. Shoots. Oh, the big guy still by Cam Vincent. Absolutely robbed of that breakaway. We are 9:53 left in this first period and it's still scoreless. Orbuckler is putting that one in. Takes the body. Cluster there. Miscommunications. Oh, and a backhand on net, and Cam's going to cover that one up. And we'll hit the face-off left of Vincent. And a couple more fresh legs on the ice as Anderson and McDonald make their way. And the official didn't like something that he saw. He's going to swap some players side for the draw. Henry is going to see if he can get this into the sticks of his teammates. Backhand off the draw. And that's chipped up the boards. And Moncton puts that one deep, and Cam's going to cover that up again. And Moncton is getting some fresh legs on the ice here. Noseworthy at the draw. And one by Moncton as they're going to try to send that one out front. I Noseworthy skates, and he's looking for the pass to get that out of the zone. And Moncton's D hold the line and put it back in. McDonald will take that as he goes for the stretch pass, and icing's waved off to go for the chase in the Moncton zone. Around the corner, sent back up, and that's held in. Good play by McDonald, reading that puck well. And the Hawks, another icing. Number 2, Moncton. Finally figured out how to activate the chat here. So if anything's off, whether it's video, audio, just post in the chat, and we'll see if we can fix it up. 8:28 left in the first period. It's 0-0. Face-off won by the Hawks, put deep and brought back in behind the net. As Moncton takes control off the glass, and Hawks are going to steal that one back. And shot. And around the boards is Doucette. Tries to get away with it. That's stolen from him, and Moncton is going to make their way down. But the pressure's too great for them to make anything happen, and a big body there by Falcons. And this guy shot right into the chest of Vincent. Berardiucci's taking that one up. Tries to send to Doucette, but he couldn't quite get there in time. Back deep by the Moncton as Forgy, our affiliate's going in. And that is chipped up by Stanley. Oh, and Falcons taken, and the ref's arms up as Cam tried to make his way to the bench. We have a head contact going to Moncton. It's going to be a 4 or a 2. 7:50 left in the first period, and we're still scoreless. And number 18 on the Eagles is going to get a contact, putting the Hawks to the power play. And we'll see if they can make something happen here in the back of the net with these 5-4. And Moncton wins this one, and they're going to. Oh, sorry, they're going to walk this down. As Anderson had the stick taken out of his hands. And that'll be cleared out. Looking for help. And Spencer back to Noseworthy as they're waiting to see if anybody's moving their feet to get this puck going. And chipped up as Moncton puts the pressure on. And that one's sent all the way back down to Vincent as he comes out to cover it up. We'll go to a face-off in the Hawk zone. .701 left in the period. 1:11 left in this power play for the Hawks, and it's still scoreless. Face-off, draw back to the corner. It's Moncton to try and kill time as much as they can. And Pearson's going to pick that one up. He's going to Berardiucci. Berardiucci sending the pass up to Fallow, and Fallow gets taken out mid-ice. Moncton gains control and goes for the little move there between the legs. Couldn't quite keep control of it. Fallow's going to go for a skate up to Pearson as they head down and put the puck deep. And the back out front. Oh, a nice opportunity there, but couldn't quite gain control of the puck there. Michaud. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and a shot, and he scores! And it's kind of puck bubbles down and around the net, but managed to push that one past the goaltender skate and find the back of the net. We have a 1-0 game for KV Hawks. Looks like from Michaud. Back to even strength. We're 6-0 left in the first period. It's 1-0 KV Hawks. Notice where they have to drop. Moncton takes control as they'll try to dump this one in. Verducci picks that one up. Sent the pass back to Moncton. And the Eagles are going to walk this one as Verducci makes the clear as well. Would have been an icing, but the Eagles chip that one into their own zone as he goes for the chase and absolutely destroys them behind the net. And another body there taking Noseworthy down. And Anderson, he's going to put that one deep as Fillmore and number 18 go for the chase. Can't read the names. Kennedy's number 18. Let's remember that. All right. And the battle's on. Moncton sends it back to KV. And KV's going to fire that back in. And light shot on the goaltender as he covers that up for a faceoff. And I'm trying to have my mouth as close to the microphone as I can so you guys can hear me. So I'll get as much action. Sometimes might be a little off, but I usually figure it out and correct myself. Face off. One. Doucette tries to put it deep, but that's taken. And the chase is on behind the net to try and gain control. And Moncton chips that one out. And they're racing as KV gets back and grabs that one to put it back deep in the Eagles' end. And that was a massive backhand by Verducci. Sent that pass to the rafters. So we're going to have a face-off just outside the Hawks. As Fultons lines up for the draw. And that's one back to Spencer, but he tied up. And luckily, Fulkins was there. Gained control, and Moncton. Stanley picking that pass off. Great little stick there. And sent up to Fulkins. Back to Forgy. Forgy fans on the shot. As Eagles clear the zone and loses it. Nice little move there. Shot off the post and out of play. I don't know if that caught a little bit of Vincent's blocker or if it was a post, but either way, that puck went up and out of play, and we're going to a face-off. It's 3:38 left in the first period with 1-0 Hawks. Fallow at the draw. Fallow sends it up. And we're going on almost had that 3-on-1 odd man rush, but Pearson with a bit of a fumble in the puck there. Either way, KV's getting control in the Eagle zone, and they're going to have the battle back and forth as the puck is bounced under play. Send a D picked off by the Eagles, and they will have the clear on this. And nope, back in. They'll rim that one around and tried to chip it out. That caught the helmet. I believe Pearson. Nope, sorry, Michaud. And Stanley to Michaud. Michaud to Fallow. Moncton sends that one back in for Stanley to gain control. He'll send that one back down into the Eagles' end. As the Hawks are going to get a bit of a line change here. And Moncton tried to make a little move there, loses the puck. As Berardici clears that one. Moncton's going to grab that in their own end and avoid the icing. And that one's cleared out. As they have the 2-on-1, he's on. Oh, and a good back check and a good save by Cam Vincent. And a little bit of a tussle there after the whistle as Fillmore takes a hit into the board. Eagles are doing a good job at setting their players up for these 2-on-1s and their breakaways, and the Hawks really got to make sure they're paying attention to that. Although they're going to strong back check, they already got caught once on a breakaway, and luckily Vincent was there to make the save. But the Eagles are playing smart on this one, and if they keep it up, that puck could eventually find the back of the net. Pass out front, and that's picked up by Eagles. That'll be sent into the Hawks zone as the chase is on. And McDonald does a great job. Oh, and a huge reverse hit for the Eagles. Phil with some heavy speed. And ended up getting sent to the ice himself on that. Nice saves by Cam. Anderson's going to pick this one up. Tries to walk it through the zone. All the Hawks are, they're looking to get a change. Shot and save. And that gets deflected up and out of play. Lots of chaos here in that last 30 seconds. And it looked like the Hawks were going for a change, and you ended up with all five 12-foot radius on the ice. It just doesn't make for a good play. And hopefully they clean that up a little bit. Entering the final minute of play here in the first period. It's 1-0 for the Hawks. And a bit of back and forth there as Stanley takes a hit. Oh, shit, sorry. I mean, shoot. And battle at the boards. Moncton comes away with that one, and he's going to walk that, send a pass up as the pass missed, and Berardici puts that one back in deep. As KV puts the pressure on, and Fulkins managed to steal that one. Stanley loses it in his feet. As they walk it in, shot. Ooh, I don't know if that was blocked or saved. Either way, didn't make it to the net. As Moncton makes their way back down. We have an offside call. 6 seconds left. Face off. Doucette's going to chip that one in. As Moncton takes control, and that's it for the first period. 1-0 for the KV Hawks. And we'll be back in about 45 seconds for the second period. Right, guys, we're back. 12 minutes on the clock. 1-0 Hawks. As the goalies switch out, we're going to get a little Hawks action down here in the Eagles zone. And let's hope they can post a couple more up on the board here as Fallow takes a hit. And he's pushed off the puck. He comes away with an in-front shot. And that is blocked. All the traffic in front of the Eagles goalie held in at the line by Anderson. And Pearson's there as he makes the move. Sends it back to Anderson. Chip back in. Fallow. Back to Anderson. A shot. That's tipped and blocked. And we'll head back to the face-off here in this second period of Game 2 at the Moncton Challenge Cup. Hawks come away with a win yesterday, 3-1 against the Moncton Hawks. Moncton is coming off a win against Charlottetown Islanders. I guess 4-1, a shot on net. A beautiful tip, but read well by the Eagles goaltender, and he's going to pick that one up to play, and we're going to go to the face-off. Fallow at the draw. That's one. Pearson in, shot, and right into the belly. .11:09. Left in the second period, 1-0 Hawks. Fallow still on. Beautiful draw over to the wingers. And Orr Moncton is going to send Moncton up to the guy going for the breakaway. But a great read by Berarducci. He knows they're playing now. To the blue line, and Moncton's going to hold that one in. Pass it front. Oh, and he is tied up by the Eagles defense. Oh, and a team-on-team body there, right at center ice. As Kennedy gives that to Anderson, and Anderson's looking for moving feet. Noseworthy. That's swiped over to the wall. And they seem to be completely disoriented right now. Everybody's in everybody's feet, and Orr Moncton, a big pass out front. Couldn't quite get a hold of that for a good shot. Shot right into the belly of Cam Vincent for the save. We're going to face off in the Hawks zone. Linesman breakup. A little bit of heat there in front of Cam. Then we got champions and always for the Eagles. A couple of big bodies on that are always out to get those hits. Try and win a shot that goes high over Cam's head. Sent out to front, just missed. Next leg. Vincent's net was out, so the puck's going to be blown dead. Keepers. In the second period, 1-0 for the Hawks. Face off. Penalty coming up. Okay. 6. And the Eagles, this will send the Hawks to another power play for 2 minutes. With 9:13 left in the second period. Hawkins, Ducek. once again, Moncton didn't like what KV was doing there. They're going to swap Moncton's out for this face-off. That's Forey's going to come in and take the job. And that one's an easy clear for the Eagles. Cam will be able to play this one. So he sends the pass. Tipped out as the Eagles are going to walk this one in. He's just playing it for a minute back to the defense. They're going to send this deep and kill off a few seconds. Penalty kill. Snap that one back down into the Hawks' end. And a little bit of a trip up there as the Eagles take control and they actually pass out front, a shot on net. And far too much puck play. These guys need to start moving this puck quick. This is a power play of a 5-on-4, and so far they're just looking and not really making moves. And a huge stretch pass up to Fulkins. Oh, and a big save by the goaltender. Patience. Breakaway. Fulkins with the moves and couldn't make him right, and he makes the breakaway save. Back to the face-off. Next, left of the Eagles goaltender, Fallow. And the Eagles win that back, and that gets the clear as Stanley picks it up in center ice. D to D. Anderson's looking for the pass. Back to Stanley. And that pass is off the shins of the Eagles, and they'll send that deep into the Hawks zone. 30 seconds left in this power play. There's only one good scoring chance so far with that breakaway. What a beautiful play by the Hawks. 20 seconds to go. And they got to get moving their feet and get moving the puck. Nice pass, but that's chipped onto the defensive stick of the Eagles. And this will bring us back to even strength as Fowler's going to make his way deep. No one's with him. Pearson was making his way. That'll be sent back out as Stanley picks this one up, and he'll just send this one right on net from the blue line as the goaltender makes an easy stick save. They go for the stretch pass, and that's going to be an icing call. Bring the puck back down next to the Eagles goaltender for a face-off with 6:52 left in the second period. We are 1-0 Hawks. Those were the at the draw. Now they brought back in behind the net by the Eagles. House sent up the win. As they carry this one into the Hawks zone, shot on net. Oh, and a good defensive play. Control. And the Eagles are all over them right now. As that pass goes into the shins and they go in for the big hit. Pass blocked. And the Hawks are going to send this one all the way down to the Eagles' end for an icing. With 6:05 left in the second period, 1-0 for the Hawks. Face off shot. That's blocked. A jump hit on Fillmore and a shot blocked. That's sent over to the boards. And that's off. And the official has no clue that the net's off. Tons of screaming. Taken on. They finally realized it. And we'll go to a face-off outside the blue line, I believe, because it was knocked off by a KV. Noseworthy at the draw. And that'll be sent by the Eagles into KV's stick. Neutral zone. Eamon's going to put that one deep as Noseworthy goes for the chase. Kennedy couldn't quite get a hold of that pass. As the Eagles make their way, and they are back on the breakaway shot, and that goes high in the net. And they really... And lots of screaming there as it looked like there was a hit on the ice. It might have been a knee. And no. It was down for a minute. It looked like he got taken out pretty hard. And, an offside call there, so that'll be pulled outside the Hawks zone for a face-off. That one's chipped in. So deep. Set tried to go in, and we have an icing call coming up, which will bring us back into the Eagles and third faceoff. Next game is Hawks versus Charlottetown Islanders tonight at 6:15. You can schedule live on Facebook. I'll also post the link up. Schedule live on YouTube and post the link up on Facebook. Backhand chip. Set of legs on the ice. Doucette puts the pressure on, and a lot of challenges on the puck at the blue line, almost giving up the 2-on-1 as the Eagles make their way back down in the Hawks zone. Pass there. Eagles defense is going to send that back. Goes wide. Pearson's there as he sends that to Michaud. Michaud gets taken, and Anderson's there to set that one deep. Change. And the battle in the neutral zone is Arbuckle is trying to pass out front, but that's still in the way. As I believe that's McCall. He's going to race that one in and send that deep. As Fallow goes in. And Moncton sends that back around and gains control with speed, and he shoots and he scores! Arbuckle ties it up. 29 left in the second period. That's a series of loss. They're second. Let him just snap one off. Vincent whispering behind the net, and Ormonto's there. Shot, and that goes wide. But that Cam was paying attention to that one because that could have been Ormonto. A shot on net, and Cam's going to cover that one up. Glove down and held. As we'll go to the face-off left of Vincent. Not sure who that was behind the net, but Cam shoved the puck down. They went to pick it up. And Ormonto was right there with the pressure. Grabbed it and sent another one on net. But Cam with the seal of the pads stopped that one. And face-off went by Ormonto, but sent back to the neutral zone as they'll put that one in deep. And we have an icing call. So that puck will come back down just below us here for a face-off. It's 1:47 left in the second period. We're tied up one. Those are already at the draw. Elmore and Kennedy on his way. Shot and in the chest, and that'll be covered up. Anderson and Stanley on the defense right now. As it looks like McDonald's making his way out to relieve. Chase and Kennedy's there to try to pick that one up, and a shot on net, glove down by the Eagles goaltender. Go back to the face-off. Hey, nobody's on. Face-off. Eagles almost come away with it, but Fillmore's there to pick that one up, and that is sent clear to the blue line as we face a one-on-one and shot. He's saved by Ken Vincent. Looked like it caught him right in the mask. I don't know if that run is there. It certainly looks like it did. A little fix there of the helmet. So Hawks get a couple of fresh legs on the ice. Pass intercepted by the Eagles as they get a shot wide on net. And the Hawks are just not fast enough to the plate. Eagles want this with the same pressure and aggression all game. And we have a penalty coming up to the Eagles once again for 2 minutes. I didn't see the hand signal. Looks like we have a technical. Not sure what happened down there, but he must have been getting mouthy or gestured something. So at the final minute of the play, the second period, I'm tied at 1. The Hawks will finish this period off as a 5-4. And so far, the power plays this game have not been promising as Ormonto has dominated them their own end with only 4 guys on the ice. And once again, pressure pass. Tried to send that one to Spencer as Ormonto is going to take control and chip that one deep in the Eagles zone, or the Hawks zone. Spencer looking to send it past to Fulkins. Stanley to Fulkins. Fulkins back to Doucette. Oh, as the fumble happens, and Ormonto 2-on-1 as they committed a shot and a pass saved by Cam. 5 seconds to go. Fulkins walks through everybody, shot. and into the belly of Bonner. That's going to end it for the second period. We are tied at 1, and we'll be back in about 45 seconds for the third. Welcome back. 12 minutes left in this game. Scan's going to slowly make his way to the net. Back to Anderson. Anderson's going to send that one over to Micho. Micho. Great little stop play there as he sent it back to Fallow. And Fallow couldn't quite get a hold of it. That'll be sent to the back. Beautiful little backhand, short side. And the Hawks are still on the power play for maybe 30 seconds. Darren shot, and that was stick saved by the Eagles goaltender. As the Eagles make the clear to the neutral zone, that'll be pulled back into the Hawk zone. Pass up off the skate of Fallow as he takes it into the boards. And battle at the blue line. He's going to send that one in. Eagles get clear. This will bring us back to the 12 game with 10:53 left. And 17. Now, to settle it down for Anderson to pick up, and Anderson's looking. Reverses it. Garaducci tries to get a pass, but fires that back to Eagles possession. Looks like he was going to try to get through all three. But he's big boys. Couldn't quite make it. Hawks are going to take control. And just back and forth between these two teams. No one can seem to get anything right. Almost a good little play by was on by the Hawks. We're going to gain control as Kennedy's going to carry that one deep. Goes to the pass out front and bounces off the back of the net. Huge openings on Fillmore. That kid, I don't know how he's still walking this game. He's taken so many big hits. He's absolutely indestructible. Great back check by McDonald. Beaten Wilson of the Eagles to the puck, and Fillmore. Pass out front. Oh, and that was just missed. Shot back behind the net. As the battle continues, and Eagles are coming away with it in the skate. Oh, luckily that landed on Kennedy's stick as he makes the clear and goes for the chase. Eagles are there to pick that one up. As we get a line change. As we have a penalty coming up. Garaducci. For 2 minutes for tripping. Definitely for Hawks in the third period. But this will be the first penalty period. Deuce at the draw. Moncton is going to bring that one back. As the move of the button set sends the pass to Fulkins. It looks like they're going to try to make something happen short-handed. I think to make that would just be, let's kill this penalty off. Get the extra body on the ice. Fulkins makes the right play to send that one down, and he goes to the chase. Pass, but he starts walking through everyone. And Moncton comes back in control. One at the line, and we'll send that one in deep as McDonald goes on the chase. A couple seconds off this. Almost all alone. Yeah, Stanley was in to pick that stick up and keep it from him getting a shot at it. Fulkins off the back of the legs of Deuce, keeping it in the off zone. Tried to clear it. And a shot. Looked like he was trying to pick that short side, and that goes high into the mesh, sending us to a face-off. 14 seconds left. Send it to the boards. Pass on front. Kobe didn't quite get a hold of it. As Miso send that one all the way back down, and we are back to even strength as Baraducci makes his way out of the box. And not a bad penalty kill there. Eagles didn't get too many. Oh, we have a great offside. That's foul. Pass picked off and a shot. Nice couple saves there for the Eagles goaltender. And now we clear that zone as Anderson draws it in. Sends it up to Pearson. Pearson couldn't quite get a hold of it, so that's going to be an icing call with 6:05 left in the third period. And we're still tied at 1. The Eagles with a quick shot, but it's blocked. Now pick that one up behind the guys. He goes short side off the post, right back into his stick. He shoots it in, tipped, and now as Misha leads in, it starts instigating. Penalties are coming up off this one. Here, but they said something he didn't like. The third period, we're told what moves going to be after draw. Yeah, I don't know if he's a move or not, but he gave his kids a little bit of extra time to rest, and he pulled out again. He might put us up for this in this game. His finger steps in to take the draw. And Micho is going to send that one down for icing. A little bit too much meat on the boards, and we have and an eagle go to the box. Here, 130 minutes for roofing. So, we can stay 5-on-5 where it's a coincidental. And those already out the draw. Let's see if they let them take it this time. And they do. Ducci sends up into Vincent as Anderson and Houston into a bit of a shot there. Nothing too aggressive, just running their mouths. No penalties coming from Moncton. 5-51. Fulmer's going to pick this one up as he's taken. Not off the puck. Lewis is noteworthy. He's looking for the pass, and that is sent to Kennedy and off the boards back into the Eagles' sticks. Eagles send it to the box zone. They go for the chase, but he pucks in control. Back in his position. They're going to lock this one in. As Anderson picked up by Fillmore. The neutral zone and sending huge hit into the boards. So he looked like a bit of a board control. No real hit from the ref. So we'll take this. And the Hawks just are not with it right now. They need to group together, start playing as a team. Space. Shot! What a nice save by the Eagles goaltender. Nice play by Houston coming off the bench. And he sent a great pass over. I think it might have been, I don't know who it was. Hard to tell from this far away. But beautiful shot on net. Goaltender makes the save prior to a face-off. 2:20 left in the third period. We're tied at 1. And Eagles in control of that draw. Into the zone. Stretch pass. Which is missed, and we're going to go have an icing call. Bring this one back down to the Eagles goaltender. Yeah. I'm posted up in everybody's way, so if you see the camera go funny, it's because I'm moving my tripod out of the way. Falcons off the goal. Sends out one of the boards as they battle for it. And Moncton's going to ring that one around. Try to get the breakout going. And this back to Anderson as he fires one on net to sent to the corner. Missing the Wolf and Ben Levesque. Scoring goals for Wolf and defensively. Not see that dominant today. We do have the line. Bullseye square in the chest of the Eagles goaltender. Stanley is in the box. And face up. He's left. He comes in with speed. And a shot blocker. off the back of Vincent, ends up going wide of the net. That could have gone either way. And Micho walks that one in, but gets knocked off the puck. And coming up against Ormukto. Back down the other way. 2:33 left in the third. We're tied at 1. Actually, I dropped the attention span right now because this holding the puck and playing with it, Ormukto is always there to take it from them. It's got to be quicker, fast puck movement and passes. And that was 17 because Canada comes in to settle it down from the dog to come pick up. No reverse that. And Ormukto's there. Stanley standing still, waiting for the puck, which is actually surprising. He played for Andy Bizzo last year. If that was in the scene, he would have had his head taken off, no doubt. And whistle as the net off its legs once again. Looks like we have a timeout. Left in the third, tied at 1. Quick puck movement. The last 2 minutes of the game. Back in the net. Ormukto is bringing the pressure, bringing the speed, and they're reading the Hawks like a book. All right, Noseworthy at the draw. We have Doucette, Folkens on the wing, Stanley and McDonald on the team. And one shot, bad save, rebound, off the post as they're scrambling at the net. And Youssef seems the Hawks are headhunting for number 14 on the Eagles. Doucette's going to go to the box. At this game on the penalty kill. With a tie game, you got to keep your emotions in check, especially in tournament times. These types of games could be going to semis or not. And it looks like they're arguing with the ref saying they should be taking Youssef as well, but I think my bad. It was number 14. And the Eagles are going to pick that face off up. As the pressure's off. Out of play. Eagles. There, Gucci sends that one into Noseworthy stick as he's going in. He gets tripped up. Vincent goes to the bench. Considered a breakaway. Four to end this game. We're tied at 1. Four lineup is Noseworthy, Kennedy, Stanley, and McDonald. 24 left in the third. back into the Eagles stick. Stretch passes. They're hanging out at the blue line once again, looking for that breakaway. Those were the pick that up. Some speed. Puck's back and forth, and he's there. He shoots. Oh, he shoots! Oh, and he couldn't quite get a hold of it. So close. McDonald at the blue line, back to Stanley in the hot zone. Just wide of his stick. Back into the hot zone and couldn't quite get it past McDonald. And we have a technical coming up on the bench. As Fillmore is going to serve this one for the Hawks. And it looks like timeout. I don't know what was said from the bench, but the official did not like it. And taking these penalties with 13 seconds left in the third period of the tie game. So, for 38 seconds. Fantastic opportunity there just before this penalty get called with Noseworthy rushing the puck. But the Oromocto's defense is tied up far too much. And I think it was in that instant that the coaches started chirping because they didn't like how the game so high. Green. Throughout the bases, Noseworthy penalty and Stanley as Oromocto wins that tip wide of the net as that lands on the back of it. Norman did. And that will be held. 30 seconds of play. We're tied at 1. We have 4-1-3 in favor of the Oromocto Eagles. And Noseworthy, Stanley, Kennedy, and Cam Vincent in net to. Oh, the pass was intercepted by Kennedy as he loses it. No one's with him. As that's sent around, Cam's going to deflect that one in behind the net. Best bet for now is chipped up and out of play as we roll down the clock from 10 seconds. And this is going to end in a tie game. Both teams with a win so far and now a tie. So they will be tied on the board. And we will get the statistics up later once they're posted. Also posted in on Facebook for the live stats. Next up, we have the Hawks against the Charlottetown Islanders at 6:15 tonight. You can find the link in our Facebook group or jump on to our YouTube because the event is created. And we will see you guys tonight.